We are the problem. We are the problem. South Africans have normalized bribery and corruption so much so that they're not even aware that they are partaking in bribery and corruption. What happened at Home Affairs is not an isolated incident. We know this. Dockets disappear in SAPS. Why? Because they have legs. If you look at the education department, you look at social services, Metro Police. How many times do people not drive or they get pulled over by Metro Police and what happens? Traffic department. We contribute to corruption in South Africa and then we are shocked when it trickles down to the point that it is now. The SIU need to take their next investigation to SAPS. Take it to SAPS. You guys know. And then take it to social services and the education department and so forth and so forth. We have a problem in South Africa and the problem starts with us.
One of the big problems that we are facing here in South Africa is not only just the incompetence of our government and every government department, but it's also the fact that let's keep each other for everything. We have to bribe to get things done. You understand? So the officials who are working in all these departments, they know they can get extra cash as keep each other, so they're not incentivized to work and do their job up until 100 rand or 50 rand. But this problem that we are all facing now, including the fact that to get a job, melu keep each other, melu bribe, all of this, we created that monster as South Africans. You understand? And we are not realizing it up until now that it's too late. We created this monster that we are so heavily, negatively affected by now. And I'll give you an example. Every time, whenever you experience a traffic stop, the first thing we do is keep it go traffic cop.
Can somebody help me, please? I'm looking for a place where I could get my driver's license for 500 rand because everybody been telling me that it costs 5,000 plus the 500, and I'm just like, how am I supposed to pay 5,500 when on the internet it says 500 rand? What am I supposed to do? Should I just bribe the officials? South African government, help us, please.
You understand? So every time I skip a 100 rand or keep a 50 rand, you're not realizing that it's going to trickle down to every other department. It's not just going to stop with traffic cops. So every time when you enter into a slight inconvenience with a traffic officer, keep a cold drink. When you out keep a cold drink, all the other departments in South Africa are watching with high more. Traffic cops are making extra money through this system that we created. So what do? Good traffic officer. Now sebafuna a bribe for to toll license, otherwise they will fail you intentionally. You understand? So now what we do, we participate as I keep, because it's isn't as fast. Another thing that about South Africans, Satan isn't as fast. Hence all these religious churches, this laba church they succeed here in South Africa because South Africans want fast things. So as I keep a little 2,000, 3,000 to get a license, and then all the other departments, Home Affairs, Post Office, Infrastructure, wait a minute, these people at traffic department and my traffic cop, they're making extra money through bribes. So now what are they gonna do? They're gonna take bribes and sell what? They're gonna sell our identities, they're gonna sell citizenship here in South Africa, which is gonna affect us. You understand? And it doesn't only stop with that, it goes into police officers and the police department as a whole.
Yo, what's up? So this is where we are as a country right now. This is where we are at. You have to buy someone cold drink before you can get a job. You have to sleep with someone before you can get a job. You must have connections for you to get a job. So this is how it is here in South Africa. It kind of makes sense now because I applied at many jobs before coming here where I'm working right now. I didn't bribe anyone. Thank you for asking. So I applied at many jobs and I believe that I was a good candidate. I was a good fit. The qualifications are there. But unfortunately, I didn't get those jobs that I applied for. So you really have to bribe someone. I see a lot of my brothers and sisters who are sitting home with their qualifications, degrees, diplomas, higher certificates, but they're not getting any jobs. So the problem is that they're not paying anyone. They're not buying anyone any cold drink. No, as a country, we must fix this. Really, this has been going on for too long. As a country, we must stand up. Come on, guys. I think we're a disgrace to the revolutionaries who died fighting for the country to be better and to be at a better state. We are letting everything just to go by. Guys, let's fight this corruption thing, guys. Let's stop buying people drinks to get jobs. Let's get jobs on merit. As Bogolondao, see you in the comment section. Tell me about the experiences so far about bribing and not getting jobs. As Bong,
God forbid your brother or your sister is unalived. What's going to happen? Someone can afford to what? Pay so their docket can be removed. Which is not something when you are thinking of when you are taking out the 100 rand for a cold drink when you are being stopped by a traffic cop. So we created this monster. And the thing is, once you create a country where lawlessness is like the standard, the only way you can get things done is through money. You can avoid punishment through paying. There's going to be people who have more money who can exploit that dynamic, you understand? So that's why you get foreign nationals who can exploit. Guess what? They buy my identity. You understand? Go border patrol, or tambo, immigration. I'm sure those people are chowing money. Because there's always going to be someone who has more money. So Tina, as South Africans, we're thinking, manangfuni ticket, stop sign, so keep a 100 rand, not realizing that it's going to trickle down in every other department. So we created this monster that is now affecting us so heavily in a negative way. And I wonder if South Africans can be honest. We did create this. The fact that we are living in such a lawless country, it is created. But the thing is, we are doing it innocently. It's a ticket stop, man. Why am I tickets 500 rand for a stop sign, 100 rand? When I was not realizing that there's people who have bigger illegal issues, they have bigger and long money. You understand? Where they can really exploit the system, where they buy my identity, they buy citizenship, they hijack buildings. You know what I mean? So as much as we can complain now, South Africa is so lawless, it's such a lawless country, and we can't get anything done without keeping it jojo. But we created this monster, and now people from outside the country who are bringing dollars and pounds, they're gonna exploit it as well, because now we are playing the game. So in no way am I absolving myself. I mean, we all participate because we feel like it is what it is. However, we are not realizing that every time us keep 100 rand for a traffic cop, we are also part of we are setting up the dynamic yoguti. Whenever you are slightly inconvenienced when it comes to not following the rules, so what's stopping umuntu ozo odlengula osiswakho na yanga keep imali ukuthi ba keep docket yakhe? You know what I mean? It doesn't only stop with traffic cops. So it's an interesting conversation, and I'm interested to find what people think about this conversation, because it's not just South Africa corrupt, but we created the monster by participating as well.
I can't believe that buying university spots in South Africa is only like 4,000, 5,000 rand. Like, that's so cheap. That's so cheap. I would have thought it would be like 100,000, because when I speak to Americans, like, there was a whole scandal here. And here you can even pay woman 50, that's even little, like $5 million for a chance to get into the university. It's not even guaranteed. Like, you have to buy a library, build a building for them to even consider you. And in SA it's just 5,000 rand. That's okay. That just shows me how desperate people are to get money, firstly, but also how desperate people are to get into university. It's not even a matter of prestige, it's a matter of this is what's gonna bring us the bread. Anyway.